Hello guys, today we are going to learn something new, that is IELTS format. So what is IELTS? So IELTS is an international English language testing system, and it is designed for the person who move for work, study or migrant to a country where a English native language, and it is undergo two criteria. One is receptive skill and another one is productive skill. When it comes under receptive skill, here is listening and reading. When it comes under productive skill, here is writing and speaking. And it has two categories of IELTS, where is academic and general training. So what is general test? This is not academic purpose, such as immigration visa or the person who move for work or PR in a English native country where PR is a permanent residency. So on the other hand, academic test, this test for the person who move for higher studies or education in an English environment countries. Such as academic and general training, all the tests are taken same for the listening and speaking, but different for reading and writing test. Whereas speaking test, however, can be completed up to a week before or after all other tests, with no break in between them. So whereas the beginning part is listening, and the time duration is going to be taken for 40 minutes, where 30 minutes for listening test and 10 minutes extra to transfer your answer to your answer sheet. And the number of questions will be provided 40 questions, and it will be divided into 4 sections, where initial part will be quite easiest and the end part will be little bit hard. So make sure you move swiftly from first part to last part as possible as realistic. Whereas the reading is the second part of the IELTS test. In this section, for both academic and general test, will provide 60 minutes of time duration, and there will be 40 questions to answer. And it is quite different for both academic and general test. But listening and speaking are same in the both. Now let's check for writing section, and in this part a little different for both academic and general training, and which is providing 60 minutes of time duration, and it is divided into two parts, task 1 and task 2. For general test, it having two pieces, task 1 and task 2. For general test, in task 1 will provide letter or explaining the situation, where the letter may be personal or semi-formal or formal in style. For task 2 will provide essay. For both academic and general training. For general test task 2, here the candidates are asked to write an essay in response to view a point or argument or problem. This essay may be slightly more personal in style than academic writing task 2, where time provided for task 1 20 minutes, and for task 2 40 minutes for both academic and general test. And for academic test task 1, you have to summarize from graph, map and diagram. An essay for the task 2. And you have to write minimum 150 words for task 1 for both academic and general. and you have to write minimum 250 words for task 2 for both general and academic. Now speaking, actually in this process having one-to-one conversation between candidate and interviewer, an informal discussion with an IELTS examiner, and it is the same for academic and general training. This test is divided into 3 parts and it designed to test your pronunciation, grammar, vocabulary, fluency. So section 1, you have to give simple and short answer where the time duration will be 4 to 5 minutes. And you have to mention question or answer. And part 2, in this your examiner will provide you topic or cue card and you will be given time for preparation 1 minute and you have to speak up for 1 to 2 minutes. But your examiner will not interrupt in between you speaking. Even if you are doing computer delivery IELTS, you will still have face-to-face interview. And the speak test remains same for everyone. And it is recorded so that you can ask for remark if you wish later. And the test lasts between 11 and 14 minutes, not more and not less.